Hey guys, so we're in Dongguan today. It's a city of 8 million people just south of Guangzhou in the south of China. We're about an hour and a half north of Hong Kong. There's something special about Dongguan.
Today we're visiting the new South China Mall. When it first opened in 2005, it was basically a dead mall. It was dead for about 10 to 15 years and recently now has been rebought.
The mall was opened in 2005 and it cost $1.3 billion. At the time, actually I think still, they had the most retail space available for lease of any mall in the world and only just got beat out by, in terms of like total size, by the mall in Dubai, which has a zoo.
The South China Mall has an amusement park in it, but it's pretty abandoned.
When they first opened it, it was marketed towards like really sort of the wealthier upper class people of Guangzhou and Shenzhen, which are the two neighboring cities. But most people in Dongguan are like lower income labor type people who just didn't really respond well to the mall opening. And so when it opened, 99% of the retail stores were just vacant.
Basically failed for the area that it was in. When it was first built, it was just in such an inconvenient location as well. It was hard to get to.
There's still not really easy subway access. The guy who started the mall made his fortune. He became a billionaire from his instant noodle company. And then he spearheaded the project to open the mall. No wonder it failed. It stayed vacant for 10 years. And then they did some renovations on parts of the mall, revamped it, aimed it towards sort of the middle class, filled it with a lot more restaurants and things, and it started to do well. And then in 2018, they renovated the rest of it. So we're not sure if it's a dead mall anymore or if it's actually a really good mall. We thought it was dead, that's why we wanted to go there. But it might just be a regular mall now. When they opened it, it was like 99% of it was empty. It has space for over 2,000 different stores, which is fucking huge. How many stores does the Eaton Center have? Like 200? Oh my god. The Eaton Center has 200 stores.
Okay, we just pulled that number out of ass, but
Yeah, we did. If you know how many stores are in it, like comment that. So the mall was built to be modeled after like 7 different international cities and countries. Amsterdam, the Caribbean, Paris, California, Rome, Venice. It's got like a model Arc de Triomphe, St. Mark's Bell Tower from Venice. 2-kilometer canal system like Venice.
no action.
I guess to like get the rich people like gondola around from store to store. Imagine you go shopping and you buy your stuff at like Prada and then you come out and you get into a gondola and get gondola down the mall canal and then get off and go into Gucci or something.
Either way, okay, it sounds like a really cool mall. We're gonna go see if it's still abandoned.
Might not be.
If it is, lucky us. If it's not,
Also lucky us, we can do shopping.
we're not shopping.
So let's go check this mall out. Okay, hey, so we just got off the subway. It doesn't look like there's easy bus connections, and this is the closest subway stop to the mall.
So it looks like we're going on an hour and a half walk.
Yeah. We found a giant basketball.
Michael Jordan would love it.
Michael Jordan could probably dunk it.
Shows me a stranger, yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see.
Okay, so we're like a block or two away from the mall now, and this is the area.
The high end.
The high-end mall sort of got put in. I think the noodle guy really didn't know what he was doing.
You knew what to do with noodles, though.
Definitely knew what to do with noodles, not so much with choosing land locations.
No.
So it's Tuesday today, and we're like right beside the mall now, and all of the shops are closed. I don't know if it's because the mall like is open and taking all the business. So we're getting our first look at part of the mall behind us, and it looks like there's some sort of traffic going on in the parking lot, but it's pretty quiet around here. All right, we just found this other entrance here. This entrance looks a lot more impressive. It probably took us about like an hour and a half to walk here. We took our time. We like stopped for some food along the way. Oh, there's definitely some people here. There's definitely like empty storefronts. Definitely some people in there. We got a couple people walking around, but nowhere near like the amount of shoppers that you'd expect to see at like a massive mall or even something smaller like the Eaton Center in Toronto. And there's a restaurant, but it's closed. with a lock on the door in the middle of the day on Wednesday. Tuesday? Middle of the day on Tuesday. So, I mean, here's a restaurant over here that it's open, it's got people sitting in it, but a lot of places are closed. Do you want to talk about the fairground?
There's a fairground.
It looks like that's like a drop zone tower. There's a 2-layer merry-go-round. That's cool. I hope they go different directions. Big open area. Lots of cool little architecture things. Not very many people. Definitely isn't a drop zone now. It looks like it might have been at one point.
Hey, there's a KFC.
Oh man, it goes so high up. Yeah, I would not trust it. So I don't know if it was ever a drop zone. It looks kind of like it was, but it looks like now it's just
There's a KFC
for lights.
train.
There's a KFC train? Oh yeah. There's a train over there, a little kids train. We got a little kids train beside the merry-go-round. It's like an outdoor stall. It's not even like a shop. Nike and Adidas. Can't have a mall without Nike and Adidas. Oh, there's a roller coaster over there behind me. That looks like a more empty section part of the mall. It looks dark in there. I want to go check out the roller coaster. You want to go check out the roller coaster? So it looks like the way to the roller coaster has been barred off over there. But we see some stairs over here that looks like we can go up them. So I'm gonna see how close we can get to this roller coaster. Be awesome. Maybe these stairs will take us up to the roller coaster. We get closer to the roller coaster.
Moving.
Closer, oh my God, the roller coaster's going. Are there people? There are people, no, are there? There's a couple people on it.
There's
Okay, I guess the roller coaster's not dead after all. Sound like a kid's world kind of place, but there's like one woman and her daughter over there. There's nothing here.
The lights aren't on.
The lights aren't even on. Like, you're so right. You want to go play in the ball pit? All the rides are just shut off. Like the merry-go-round has some lights flashing on it over there, but there's no attendants here to like run it or anything. The escalators are working, but there's nothing here. There's nothing going on. We found some action over here. There's kids doing a rock climbing wall. I guess because they can't go on the rides. But we just walked up some stairs that are right beside the roller coaster to find this. Just at the top of the stairs. They didn't even block it off. No idea what's going on in this mall.
So they did say it would be a giant mall, and it was one of the world's biggest, at least when it first came out, and we've been walking a lot. It's stuck to that promise.
It's empty.
Yeah.
There's all these shops that are like,
Hide the drone in here.
they're shops. They've got things in them, but they're just not open.
This would be the most epic game of hide and seek.
So we've got these fancy looking tables here, right beside sort of just like a torn down, just dilapidated sort of place. Definitely seems more dead here. The only thing that's open in this dang mall is that McDonald's. These steps are just like strewn with rubble, yet there's a 2-floor McDonald's right beside it.
When you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me, yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets, 'cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets, 'cause I'm incomplete.
We found it. We found the new South China Mall.
We walked it, half of it maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we explored anywhere close to the whole thing. We've been at the mall for 2.5 hours. Just walk. We haven't even been shopping. We've just been walking around looking at stuff, and we've barely covered half the ground of the mall. We just realized that there's like a whole nother section of the mall over that way we didn't even get to.
It's not as abandoned as we thought it was either, but definitely still kind of abandoned.
It's definitely no longer a dead mall. It's not like ghost town in there. They've clearly revived it. There's people around. They've really turned it into like a kid's place,
Almost like an amusement park.
mostly for kids.
It's a fun place, honestly. It's something to check out if you're in this area.
Yeah, if you were looking to find a ghost mall, don't bother coming. There's not really that. The ghost bits aren't that cool. Just
No.
a rundown sort of back end of the mall. But it is a huge mall and well worth checking out if you're in the area.
So we ended up staying here until it got dark, but honestly it was so worth it.
It's so much busier here at night. Like, if you showed up here at night, you would have no idea that parts of this mall are abandoned. You would just think it's the liveliest place.
Beautiful here at night.
Yeah, take a look at all the people. It's just so busy. There's like people dancing. There's
kids running around.
Kids playing everywhere. It's just lit up like a fairground. It's awesome. It's wonderful.
Definitely check it out at night if you don't want to see anything abandoned.
Yeah, if you're not interested in abandoned stuff, come here at night and you won't even notice. New South China Mall. Sweet.
It's a party.
It's a party.